Bleach, chapter 673. And finally, thank you, Kubo, Renji, and Rukia. They are back. And they are on their feet. It's good to see them back because it has been like forever that we have seen them. And it's good to see that they're doing okay. They are not doing really that great. Rukia seems to be a bit injured. Renji is carrying her on his back. So I won't say that they are doing absolutely great. But they are doing relatively well compared to Hitsugaya, Byakuya, and especially Zaraki. They are doing better than them. Okay? And it's good to see that they are kind of doing the, they have their chemistry still going on. That the whole comedy stick that they do a bit, and with their facial expression and stuff. So this chapter itself starts with a bit of a comedy, and it's good. It's good because we haven't seen them for a while, and when they show up, they kind of do feel like we can warm up with them a bit. It's not like they're grim and they're beaten up. They're okay. They're all right, and they are ready for helping out Byakuya and Hitsugaya, and that's a good thing. So they come across Gerald, and like he's still forming. I mean, he's not completely formed it. He's still collecting his pieces. Like he's still getting up and shit like that. And Hitsugaya, he says that, oh, he pretty much like he's surprised he's surprised to see them, like, oh, good that you guys are alive, and he points out at Gerald, like, be careful with this guy. This is not the same person who you cross swords with. He's way stronger than you think he is. And Renji is like, who the fuck is this guy? And where did he come from? Like, and Rukia, she's like, dude, his voice is a dead giveaway. He's obviously Hitsugaya's older brother. And I'm like, what? What the fuck? And the funniest part over here is that Hitsugaya actually goes along with it. Yeah, he goes along with this. He's like, yeah, yes, I am his older brother. Great to meet you guys. I'm like, okay, I expect this kind of stupidity from Renji. Yeah, I can expect this kind of stupidity from Ichigo, but not technically with Rukia. I mean, come on. Rukia is one of those level-headed characters in this show, which, to be honest with you, there aren't really that many level-headed characters to begin with. Yeah, she is kind of the level-headed one. So if she's talking stupid, it kind of means that she has some kind of brain damage. I'm just being honest. But anyways, so they kind of get this aura, they kind of feel this spiritual pressure. And this spiritual pressure is not just felt by these guys, it's also felt by Uryu. And apparently Uryu is kind of doing well. He's at least standing up straight. Like he was taking, the last time we saw him, he was taking support of a wall. Like he was that bleeding, and he's like his one leg was in grave. He was that bad in a situation. So at least we now know that he is in a better condition. Like at least he has taken a breather. So we cut back to Ichigo, and he pretty much is overflowing with his Ryatsu. Even Yuha mentions it, that your Ryatsu is overflowing so much that it's taking physical form. And he also says that this is definitely your true original power. Now, is he mentioning his Shinigami powers, or hollow powers, or hollow slash Shinigami powers, or is he talking about a harmony between hollow, Quincy, Shinigami, and Fullbringer abilities of his? It's kind of confusing when you give your main character so many abilities and then say that, yeah, now he's in his true state. Like, what? Okay, for now, let's assume that he's talking about his Shinigami slash hollow powers, okay? But then later in this same chapter, he says that he gave birth to Ichigo, and because of that, he has his powers. Like, so is he talking about his Quincy powers? Like, this guy is fucking confusing me right now. Anyway, so Yuha is happy to see him. He's greeting him and everything. I'll get to the whole thing in a while, in just a few minutes. Bear with me. And he's like mumbling, like, okay, so is he going to greet me with his left hand, or is he going to greet me with his right hand and everything? So Ichigo is like, okay, are you anticipating, or are you predicting where from which side am I attacking? So he's like, no, I don't need to use my powers right now. I'm just really happy to meet you, and I just want to greet you. My son is coming. My son just came back, and he pretty much gets pissed. Like, okay, dude, I'm not your son. You're not my father. And Yuha is like, yeah, okay, I know Ishin Kurosaki is your father, but he's just a surrogate father. I am your true father. So Ichigo goes berserk. He's like, he gets so angry and he screams at him. He's like, dude, you fucking killed my mother. And he attacks him. He goes Getsuga Tensho on him. And you know what? For someone who has trained, okay, in the Soul Palace, I would have assumed, and someone who has awakened his true potential, I would have assumed that he would have more abilities in his arsenal than just Getsuga Tensho. I mean, it is his signature move, but I mean, what about his dad's fuck you finger? Like, what about that attack? That was a cool one, right? Why can't he use that? Huh? Why can't he use more abilities with his Zanpakuto or without his Zanpakuto? Seriously, Ichigo, what the fuck? Show us some more of your abilities. It would have been great if he wouldn't have used Getsuga Tensho and he would have used something else, some new attack. It would have actually been more to talk about in this chapter than just these things. So pretty much very easily you have blocks that attacking like, and he mentions that, okay, your mother's existence and your mother's death was just another sacrifice for my sustenance so that I could give birth to you, and so that I could pass on your true power. So I'm like, wait, so is he, with when he says true power, is he talking about his Quincy abilities or what? Anyways, Ichigo attacks him again. Nothing happens. He, pushes him away like an ant. And he kind of gets up and activates his Almighty. And that's where the chapter ends. It was, I guess it was a standard chapter. It wasn't really, I mean, it's good to see that at least he did something. Yeah, at least we saw Yuha activate um, his almighty. You know, come on. I mean, we could anticipate a fight in the next chapter. So at least we got something. At least we got some comedy. At least we got to see Rukia again and Renji again. It's good to see that. Not much happened in this chapter though. It actually confused me more than kind of solved my problems. And just one question I have right now. Where the fuck is Aizen? What's going on with him? What do you guys think about this chapter? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Till next time.